I have to bring this up because Jada Pinkett Smith. And
what's she doing?
You know me have a love-hate relationship with Will Smith. Me hate Will, me love Will.
Yeah.
Because I do. It's.
I mean, he's a battered man.
I kind of feel like, you know how Trump does the thing where I was saying he tells people he hates them, but then he becomes friends with them.
Yeah.
Maybe I have that a bit with Will Smith, where it's like just it's some tough love.
Yeah.
I heard I saw a clip with Sandler. He went on Rogan, and Sandler was talking about Will Smith, and it was bumming him out.
It is so funny though that because I listened to probably the first hour of it. No matter who's on any podcast, once they just start talking about comedy, I'm like, this is boring.
Yeah, a little bit.
He goes, remember that spot? He goes, oh, that was great. So remember this guy?
I think it's cool that it's Sandler,
it is cool.
Though.
Yeah,
he doesn't do a ton of interviews, so I think it's like whatever Sandler wants to talk about, you're fine to maybe listen to it, but I haven't yet, but I just saw the clip.
Yeah.
But the Sandman's the fucking goat.
Yeah,
but,
I love the Sandman.
So Jada Pinkett Smith has reportedly issued an ultimatum to Will Smith to start acting like a real man. Now, Will Smith's friendship with Johnny Depp is reportedly causing friction at home with his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, because he was having like a big orgy on a yacht with Johnny Depp.
Will Smith,
I'd imagine would be the problem.
And by the way,
is that the problem?
Yes.
Was it an orgy though, or was it just two boys hanging out?
I would imagine he's probably getting it in.
Oh, you think so? I figured it was. I thought it was just straight up just boys hanging out.
Will Smith has his new pal Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Will Smith is on. He's acting like a Miami man again. He's going back to his roots.
Yeah.
He's a Miami rich guy. At 55 years old, with a couple of young 22-year-olds on the boat. Mm-hmm. Him and Johnny Depp. Yeah. Johnny Depp's fucking teeth are falling out.
Yeah. Johnny Depp's not doing great.
Johnny Depp's teeth are falling out. The girl's. He's got so many bracelets he can barely lift his arm up now. But
yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
That's what he's doing. He's going back. They have money, and he's like a rich guy with girls on the yacht. Now, I understand that you might say, I don't want my husband being a fucking rich guy on a yacht. You did a press tour about the guys that you've been fucking with behind the back. Made the guy a national. You fucked the guy's brain so much he's fighting people at the Oscars. This guy, his brain got messed up. You see the way he's laughing now? He's a shell of a man. He goes, ha ha ha.
See, I read this. I didn't even see it as chicks on the boat. I just was like, just two boys hanging. Like, I think he's like, hey, I just want to go play a round of golf with Martin Lawrence. She's writing some big think piece about it, being like, oh, he wants to get away from me. Like, I just want to go play fucking golf with my buddy.
I can understand why you could see it that way, but that's not what's happening. Okay. She says it's going all these parties and blah blah blah. Like Johnny Depp has a party boy lifestyle, and Will Smith and him have started a new friendship where they're party friends essentially.
Okay.
And the thing is, she's saying like, this guy's a married man out here gallivanting around with Johnny Depp, and it was like, oh, he's embarrassing you. Am I taking crazy pills here?
You are. Again, you're talking about a man who is emotionally abused by his wife. He's a battered
1,000%.
He is a battered man. So then when he goes and does the same thing she does.
And not even as bad.
Not even nearly as bad.
He's not writing an article about like why I needed to fuck all these chicks for my marriage. Like he's not going on the whatever podcast and talking about all his kills.
He's playing fucking canasta in the galley with Johnny Depp. It's probably just the two of them and a couple fucking deckhands.
Johnny Depp showing him his new
his putt. They're putting into a fucking cup.
They're putting into a cup in the back room.
Yeah, in the back room.
And all these girls are just helping themselves to their liquor cabinet.
Yeah, exactly. They're just being like, hey, these guys aren't as cool as we thought.
These girls are texting their actual boyfriends.
They're like, how is it? He goes, it's all right. They're putting into a cup again.
Johnny Depp showing her his orthopedic pillow he just bought. But it is probably Johnny Depp's probably a little bit being like, do you guys want to pour some champagne on yourselves? Gets a bottle of camp.
I can't open it. I have arthritis, but bit of a claw situation. But
he pops a thing. He just wasn't able to shake it hard enough, so it sort of drills out. He just dumps a bottle of champagne on her head.
He pours it into a pitcher. He goes, one moment, please. Not what I used to be.
Johnny Depp's walking around the boat telling girls to put their coaster down.
That's a mahogany table. That'll leave a ring.
So, he's an old man, right?
He's getting up there.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's definitely walking around with coasters being like, I just
new table.
Yeah, he's showing Will Smith that he has a new pinball machine in the back, stuff like that. But anyways, It's like, yeah, you went on a press tour talking about how you banged your son's friend.
Yeah.
Whatever this guy does.
I bet she's like, she probably even holds the Chris Rock thing against him. She probably, like, when they're getting into it.
I can't believe you did that. Yeah, you're such an angry man.
Yeah, you see your anger's coming out just like when you slap Chris Rock. He goes, I did that for you.
I know.
You embarrassed us then, you're embarrassing us now.
You know, good for him. Good for Will, being a rich guy on a boat.
Damn, he just can't get away from her.
Jada has been totally there for him, so she's furious. He's flaunting his hangouts with Johnny Depp and totally acting single. Been there for him, she says. Mm-hmm. Been there for him.
I guess part of their arrangement is not hanging out on a boat with Johnny Depp.
Well, I think their arrangement went down the fucking tube, but I think the slap reset everything for them.
Year zero.
He probably had a little bit where she was doing her press tour where he was like, I have free reign now, and then the slap sort of reset everything where he was like, yeah, but you did that. He was like, do I have to point to the sign? Remember the slap?
Yeah, remember the slap?
Despite Jada's frustrations, it seems Will is fully embracing his friendship with Depp. The Pirates of the Caribbean actor has been taking Will on wild boys' nights, introducing him to new friends, involving him in his band's activities. So Will Smith is playing the fucking cowbell in the band.
Band activities.
Band. You don't want to hear band activities. Will Smith's joining a band.
Oh.
Man, Jada, I'm practicing with my band. And he's playing tambourine.
She's like, you won a Grammy.
I love the fact that Will Smith is going on tour with Johnny Depp's band. Oh. Some guy's having a midlife crisis, and I have no problem with that. Fine. Yeah, exactly. But I saved the sentence for last. That really made me friggin',
boil
I'll tell you, man.
Blood pressure's rising.
It almost made me walk over to the news.com and I'm just show up at the front door and I go, I will demand a retraction because they said he's making her look like a total fool. The nerve of these people, I tell you.
The fucking nerve. And probably her PR person fed them this story.
You're forgetting on top of this.
Like this story exists. How does this get out? It's because her PR person's like, hey, put this out there that he's hanging out with Johnny Depp and embarrassing me. It wasn't even an organic story.
Jada Pinkett.
Fucking the machine is
Jada Pinkett, bitch, man. Yeah, definitely that's her. She's 1,000% feeding this to TMZ. Mm-hmm. Like, Will Smith's acting like he joined a band.
Dude, she's probably on the fucking other boat with like a telescopic camera. Just with a fucking disguise with her bald ass head being like, sending them in.
Will Smith switches into this boat shoes and he's going to take the orthotics out of the... He's going to switch the orthotics into the other shoes.
Got bad bunions.
Despite her frustrations, it seems Will is truly embracing the friendship. Anyways, this
big story is man has friend, wife upset.
Exactly.
Newsflash.
And obviously he's a boat guy. He's the Pirates of the Caribbean.